Here we go.
Good evening, folks. Welcome to New Glarus Field. We are live for the Pacific Conference Championship between the Colorado Clash and the Green Bay Wolfpack. I'm Ryan Roosevelt.
And I'm Colin Pierce. It's a rainy day in Wisconsin, baby.
It is definitely rainy tonight. Um, we hope to have a real close one tonight, Colin. I know you researched some statistics. You want to share what we're looking at when it comes to scoring capability, when it comes to points allowed?
Yeah, I'm going to go over this a little bit. We got Green Bay looking pretty strong in the passing game. They're ranked first in passing yards. They are also ranked first in passing touchdowns. They are second in interceptions, so that could be a caveat to this game here. When it comes to the Colorado Clash, looks like they are ranked 10th in passing, 9th in total touchdowns passing. It's looking almost like Green Bay looks better statistically, but, you can't count out the Clash in this one.
Yeah, I agree. I think it depends. It's going to be an offensive and defensive battle. It's going to be interesting to see who shows up on both sides of the ball. The toss is up. All right, Wolfpack's going to kick. And Clash shows the north goal. Okay. All right, so we are getting things underway.
Well, this camera doesn't give us a good visual, does it, Ryan? It's going to be hard to spot those numbers tonight.
It's going to be difficult with this rain, that's for sure. We're going to do the best we can. That's all we could ask.
This might give the Green Bay Wolfpack a hard time throwing the ball.
Oh, it's going to be difficult on both sides. That ball's going to be slippery,
And it does look like the Clash is starting here, Ryan. So let's see what they can do on offense.
Yeah.
Harold Mortiz starting at quarterback tonight.
First and 10.
Number 8. Yep. We'll see.
Looks like they're in an offset eye here.
Yep. So Mortiz walking up behind center.
An off-tackle run to the left side, maybe 1 or 2 yards here.
Got 2 wideouts out to the right. All right. It's going to be a run. Looks like you got about 2-3 yards here up to the 32-33 yard line.
I think you're lagging a little bit behind me, Ryan.
Am I? Oh, boy.
Let's see if we can get this synced together a little bit. There we go. We got a pass across the middle. You seeing what I'm seeing, Ryan?
I am. I think we're in a good place now. Set to Jake Blanchard. Number 5.
We've got a 3rd and 3. This is important for the Clash to start out strong here. Let's see what they can do. Looks like they're in a shotgun formation.
Bringing that first down, on 3rd and short. That's gonna be telling here. Who can do it? And they got it.
Great.
Awesome. Making their way towards half field. See what else Colorado's capable of doing this drive.
First and 10 from the Clash, 47-yard.
All right, 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Oh, he just couldn't keep it in bounds. Don't you hate that? Those dump passes get you.
It's one of those things, though. It's good he was out because he probably would have lost about a half yard, a yard or so, because he was behind the line of scrimmage there, Colin. So.
That was fullback Schaefer getting some action there.
2nd and 11. Ball at 46 yards.
Let's see what we can do here on 2nd and 11. Actually, Colin, it does look like the game registered he was in bounds there. He gave him a loss of 1 yard. All right. Steps back. Oh, maybe half a yard there. Got back to the line of scrimmage at the very least.
They're doing a good job catching the ball. They just need to throw it down the field a little bit.
Yeah, move a little forward before we see some receptions. They're trying that lateral pass, but it doesn't seem like they're able to get up to, beyond the line of scrimmage before they're catching it.
Here we go, another shotgun formation. Long 3rd down. He's looking okay. That might result in a punt here.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely a few yards short. I think at this position of the field, there's no way they're kicking a field goal. That's for sure.
The flag has selected the punt. James is deep to receive.
All right. At least it wasn't a 3 and out. Making some progress down the
Oh,
field.
that was close to almost being blocked.
Oof.
All right, that'll be a touchback here.
Yeah.
Ryan, you know anything exciting about Green Bay?
No, it's just cold.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
That's all we got. Cheese, also cheese. They love cheese in Wisconsin. I think that's a great thing. I don't know how it helps you perform on the football field, though. I have to say it probably makes you feel a little sluggish.
Let's see what the Wolfpack can do this drive.
Starting at their own 20.
What was that? Was that a quarterback keeper? I can't really
It
tell.
looks like it, yeah. It's hard to tell with the rain. It looks like it was just the quarterback kept that.
I didn't
Ran it
see
up
that
to the
coming.
22.
Let's see. Quarterback for Wolfpack is Nathan Peterman Jr.,
Yeah.
also known as Little Peter.
Little Peter.
From 24 yards.
All right, 2nd and 6.
Oh, he did not let go of that ball.
No,
That
way
ball.
too long in the pocket, especially with that deep drop. We're looking at least a loss of 12 yards
Who
there.
was
10, 12
that?
yards.
That was number 90, Kareem Young.
Kareem Young, with a very decisive hit here. There's no way he had time to get away from that, Colin.
Wow. Yeah. His mama felt that one.
Oh,
Third and
goodness
13.
gracious.
Ball at the 17-yard line.
This is a long third down. They're going to have to throw it.
If they can convert on this, I'll tell you, it's going to be.
I've seen him do it before.
It is
Don't
going
put
to
it
set the
past
tone. It's going to set the tone.
There it is. What a good first down. by
Oh,
Green
wow.
Bay.
And an extra yard on top of it.
Tyler Holmes. Now, Tyler Holmes is second in receiving yards for the league. He is setting at 1,448 total yards and 14 touchdowns, Ryan.
Man, I'd say, obviously he is a big part of this offense. Big reason why they're here in the Pacific Championship.
He's definitely their go-to guy.
Yeah, they need to try to figure out the defense, need to figure out how to cover him if they want to have a chance of winning this game tonight.
That looked to be out of bounds. I think the refs are going to call it that. Looks like it's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I'd say it's well beyond even the white sideline there. And that's a pretty thick line, Colin.
Second and 10. Ball at the 32-yard
Let's see what they can do here on 2nd and 10.
Looks like the Colorado Clasher have a 3-man up front. That's interesting.
Yeah, it looks like they're playing the pass here, especially after that conversion.
He got both feet in, but that's about it.
Yeah, it's good progress. Set them up for a 3rd and manageable here.
Third and 5 from 36 yards.
All right, this is an important 3rd down for the Wolfpack. Let's see if Green Bay has it in them. And it's another pass. Deep down the middle. Deflected by the...
Intended for Taylor.
Let's see, who is that? 37? Peyton? Paxton? I don't know. Yes, Paxton. John Paxton.
Back to punt. Haynes is deep to receive.
This is going to force Green Bay to punt the ball here, Ryan.
Yep, it's another punt here. 2 punts, 2 possessions. It's going to be a close one. Like we said earlier, defensively, they're not allowing a ton of points being scored on either side of this game. But then again, offensively, they're able to score. So it's
Placed around the 31-yard line.
everyone needs to show up tonight, and it's going to be a real interesting game.
I mean, yeah, Green Bay comes out throwing the ball. I'm surprised by that with the weather as it is, but
Yeah.
we'll see if that changes their game plan at all. Right now, we got the clash coming out.
31 yards.
Yeah, and I think both sides, the majority of the plays so far have been pass plays. In this weather, you never know how, if the quarterback can throw it accurately, if the receiver can
Oh, he
catch
just
it.
stumbled there. Quarterback stumbled, threw off his back foot, almost intercepted by the Wolfpack.
Wow.
They're in a no huddle here. Let's look to see what they do. I don't know what they're in a hurry for, but maybe he sees something in the defense.
Trying to
He's
catch
scrambling out and sacked deep for a 9-yard loss. We're looking long here, Ryan, with a
It is
3rd and
not.
19.
And they're still going with that hurry up, huh?
They are in a hurry to get things done. Oh, I can't even.
Man.
4th and 25.
I'm going to have to say they're going to punt here, Colin. I don't know. Maybe I'm just guessing, but
I'm not a betting man. I'm just kidding.
I am no psychic here, but
Who was that?
They're
Who was
punting.
90, number 97.
97.
Tackle. Jason Brown, the generic defensive tackle. Well done.
Yeah, it's definitely not a more known name on this team, but you know what? He really made a play when it counted.
Way to show up in the conference championship.
Whew. That's when you need the people to show up.
He's the cheese. That's what they say.
I see what you did there.
Green Bay not starting in bad
All right.
field position. They need a few
almost.
yards to get into some field goal range.
They are almost hanging at center field there, so we'll see what they can do.
First and 10 from 49 yards.
All right.
Look like we got an I formation. Maybe a run. Doubt it.
Nope.
Looks like a pass.
It is a pass.
Almost
and
picked off
it
by
is.
Paxton.
Yeah,
again.
that was
It's
a.
all over it. He needs to finish that and catch it.
The rain is really coming down tonight, Colin. I'll tell you what, visibility is low, especially for us on the outside looking in.
That's true. Yeah,
From 49
very
yards.
true. There's a lot of rain here. I don't know how many inches they're planning on getting, but at this rate, whew, you better get out the canoes.
Jeez. Hopefully this feels good drainage. So far, so good. Same formation.
Another pass.
Lateral.
Dump pass.
All right.
Brings it upfield. Got about 4 yards.
Yeah. That's setting up 3rd and manageable again, 3rd and 6. I think we might see hopefully a first down conversion here. We'll see how they are able to play this.
Yeah, they're going to need to get a little more yards here if they want to think about kicking a field goal.
Yeah, definitely. You're not hitting it for back this far.
And
Oof,
that was
that
a
is
strong
Yeah.
stop by Colorado.
The defenses have definitely shown up on both from both teams tonight, and so far it's a very, very defensive battle. And we'll see if we can start getting some points on the board here as the game goes on. Yeah, here we are. We're making some progress through the first quarter, but
It's going to be important here for the Wolfpack to try to pin them deep. They don't really want to see a touchback here. You want to try to get this within 10
and
yards.
if there's
or so.
anything good that comes from their positioning right now, they should be able to pin them deep as long as we got a good punt here. So we will see what Ronald Holmes can do.
Old Ronald McDonald.
I'm sure he'd appreciate you calling him that, Colin. All right, so, we're not looking too terrible here. Could have been a little bit longer of a punt given the positioning, but still pinning them fairly deep in their own side of the field. So we'll see what they can do here in this 3rd possession.
First and 10 from the clash, 20-yarder.
All right.
That was a strong run. Right up the middle.
Yeah, this is a rare run, and they're going to go with the hurry up again.
They are in a hurry. They just want to get in that end zone as quick as they can.
Hopefully it doesn't
Here's
end
a
the way it
pass.
did last time.
Oh, good catch and spin.
All
They're
right.
moving the chains.
And we were getting close to half field. Down around the 38, 37. Running the ball again. Oh, just about broke even there, huh?
They aren't in a huddle for nothing today, Ryan.
It's so far not working in their favor, and that's the thing. They may need to take a step back and slow it down a little bit, but I'm no coaching expert. Far be it for me to be critical. Okay.
I'm not really sure what that was.
A little bit of slide there.
We got Colorado going 3 and out again here.
Yeah, 4th and 6. Like I said before, I'm going to have to guess they're probably going to punt. I'm no oracle here, but
Wilson Barnard is the punter. See if he can get some length on this one.
so far the punters have had a lot of work in this very, very short game.
A lot of action.
Oh!
It's a punter's game tonight, man.
Not a lot of room there to work for number 44, that's for sure. Maybe a yard, half a yard. At least it wasn't falling backwards.
I think here soon we're going to see one of those streaks down the sidelines that Green Bay likes to run, but we'll see what happens here. I haven't seen one of those yet. We've seen a lot of deep middle throws, but I haven't seen any deep outside.
Well, and you'd have to hope Colorado, knowing that they like to run that play, Colorado's prepared for it. But we'll see if they can catch them off guard here in the next couple plays.
Yeah, Colorado's defense is looking good. Stopping that pass, deflecting it, stopping it before it got started.
That's a lot of why they've averaged only 17 points allowed a game. That's manageable. They can definitely, compete with that on offense.
Yeah, I don't know the last time that we've seen the Green Bay Wolfpack go into the second quarter scoreless.
Yeah, that's and there's still some time left in the first, so we're not going to count them out yet. I mean, they could definitely get some points in the board before we get into the second. All right, so we're trying to see some ground play here. With this weather, I don't know if maybe that's the better bet. A little bit more reliable to get some yards on the ground. But
We've got some trips set up here. The shotgun trips left. Looks like two defenders on the left side. I think this is going to go. Oh.
I'm saying it's going to be a pass play, Colin. What do you think?
I was thinking so. That was not the pass play I was expecting.
No.
It's leaving us 4th and 4.
Like I said, it's a defensive battle. A lot of pressure keeping them from getting that first down.
Selected the punt. Aim is deep to receive.
And let's see what kind of field position the Clash can end up with here. Might be some of the best field position they're starting with all game so far.
Yeah, it's going to be close. I mean, was it I guess it was the Wolfpack who had it around the 50 the last couple of sessions ago. So we'll see what Colorado's capable of doing here. I would just love to see at least a field goal on the board, start making some separation there. But we'll see how it goes.
Looks like Colorado's coming out in a heavy set, but they're passing out of it. We got a dump pass to the left. Good gain here. Gosh, 21 yards out of that.
That is the biggest play of the game by far.
Yes, did not see that coming. I think the defense was expecting a run here with the heavy set formation, and they came out with the pass. Yeah. Definitely caught the defense off guard.
So that's what you need to do, especially, these short passes in the rain. It's going to be a beneficial thing. I just think that it's more reliable than trying to go for a 20-yard pass. Get it on the ground, toss it out, screen pass or lateral, and just try to get it on the ground.
Seems to be working so far. There's another dump pass that was wide open. They're not covering those flats. That was another 8-yard gain by the Clash. Looking good. Jake Blanchard showing up tonight.
Whew. So far, we have our contender for player of the game, besides both punters, of course. It'd be the first time, I think, in football history we have a punter as player of the game. But I'm willing to keep it in consideration.
Now, who is that? Is that their safety, number 41? I don't even know who that is. But that was a hard hit. He stopped him at the line. That's going to be 3rd and 2.
Thank goodness he's lucky that it wasn't for a loss. 3rd and 2, definitely manageable. Let's see if they just do something on the ground here, especially with the weather.
It's heavy set again. More likely to run in this situation. They are going left off tackle. They got the first plus some. That was a great run by Blanchard. That's putting them in some real good formation here. They're looking to get some points this drive.
We're getting close to the red zone. It's the first time we have anybody in the red zone, so this is getting very exciting.
Here we go. It's about to get exciting. We got 1st and 10. That was not what they wanted. That was a tackle for a loss of 3. It's going to be 2nd and 13.
It's all right. It's patience. And we are coming up on the end of the first quarter here.
I didn't see this coming.
I thought there'd at least be a couple of points on the board by the end of the first, looking at the way these teams can score. But you know what? Like I said, and I've kept saying, it is a defensive battle today. The defense has definitely showed up. This is the furthest down the field any team has gotten.
Yeah, they're going to have to strap their rain boots on for this one, I think.
Yeah, we're going to need to really get through the muck and really hunker down here. It's going to be a rough next 3 quarters. This rain is falling.
And a sack. This is not what the Clash needed. They are putting themselves out of field goal range if they're not careful.
And again, the Wolfpack's defense shows up. Unbelievable.
That was number 91, Joshua Miller. We've got a 3rd and 19 situation here.
Hopefully they have a play drawn up for this.
You got to get rid of the ball. You got to get rid of the ball, Mortiz. Oof.
Man.
It is 4th and 26.
You know, Colin, it looked like he was just barely touched there. He kind of just fell backwards. Man, this weather is just going to make things difficult on everybody, I guess. It's hard to get footing, hard to hold on to the ball. Come on now.
Wow, this is unfortunate. They're going to have to punt when they could have gotten 3 points at least out of that drive. That's got to hurt for Colorado.
No return on the play. Ball is spotted at the 14-yard line.
All right, let's see what Green Bay can do in this next drive. So far, it's been such a battle.
Yeah, we're going to need to see some more out of Little Peter here.
Yeah. Little Peter. Hopefully they can change some plays up here and catch the defense by surprise.
Looks like Colorado had a lot of guys up front there. That might be good for... Oh, it's an interception picked off by John Paxton. He's been all over the place, and he finally got one tonight.
They are going to get them in great position here. Already on the opponent's side of the field.
Wow.
This has to result in points, or else I don't know what else to say.
And owner Jake is not happy about that one, Ryan, in the chat.
Yeah. Wow. Those are words we cannot say out loud.
No.
But I understand the frustration. But you know what? There's a lot of game left to be played, Jake, so we'll just hang in there. No one knows the outcome.
All right, Clash got 6 yards on that first down.
All right. Forward. Keep moving forward. That's all I could ask.
2nd and 3. Ball at the 31-yard line.
All right, we got an I formation. We got 4 men on the line for Green Bay. Looks like a 4-3. And everybody's digging those outs tonight, Ryan. I don't know what that's about. You don't see very many going deep tonight. I guess Green Bay went deep and they paid for it with an interception, so maybe they're just a little worried about the rain here.
It's just a toss-up. You know, it's hard to control the ball when it's wet.
There you go.
And
That's what they
so
say.
shorter the plays, the
Now
better.
that right there, that little out turned into about a 15-yard play. They're getting themselves in the red zone. It's good to see a team in the red zone tonight, Ryan.
Oh man, I'd love to see these zeros turn into some points. I'll tell you what, it is nerve-wracking.
Oh, he dropped that pass. It was wide open down the middle. Must be the conference championship jitters.
I'd say so. We'll see if they can.
Oh, a pickoff by the corner. Does he have the speed to take it from end to end? It looks like he might catch him. He stops him at the 2. Unbelievable. Interception by who was that? Number 41, Charles Fountain. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but that was the play of the game, Ryan. Oh, my. Unbelievable.
Wow. We'll see. That could make a difference.
Green Bay has got to score here. We are in an I formation. I would expect a run, especially on first down. Let's see what happens. They're going for a pass. They need to be so careful. That was almost picked off, thrown into double coverage. Let's see if the Colorado Clash have it in them to make a strong defensive hold here.
From the Clash, 1 yard.
Looks like they're lining up defensively. Another 3-4. Still second and goal. Going with another pass. Surprised by that. Almost picked off again. Deflected by number 24 for Colorado. That
we gotta see
is
some points on the board here.
E.V. Jonas the third. With a name like that, you have to be good.
I mean, you would hope so. Either that or you're a good singer.
3rd and goal.
I don't really know what that means, but probably right.
Jonas Brothers.
Ah, I see. 3rd down. Are they going to run it? No, they're going to pass again. And another incomplete pass. I am astonished. They passed 3 for 3. And it's going to end up in a 4th down where you're going to get a field goal.
Well, you know what? At least they're able to put 3 on the board. It's a lot better than the last couple drives,
I mean, 3 points is 3 points. That's what they say. Just like $20 is $20. Am I right?
Oh, I'm $20. That can get you quite a lot of hamburgers, Colin. I'm not mad about that.
And we'll wait and see what happens here, but it's looking like Green Bay will score the first points of the conference game here.
Oh.
3-0.
It can't be easy kicking this ball with how wet it is out, but props to them for getting a 3.
Are set for the kickoff. Game is back to receive.
Let's see if Colorado can answer here.
Good run
Got
back
8
here.
minutes and 30 seconds left in the second quarter.
1st and 10. From
It'd be nice for Colorado to put some points on the board before the half.
Yeah, at least get 3. Let's go into the half of the tie.
Not a bad run. You got to gain 3. That was halfback Petty Sanchez.
That's a great
2nd
name.
and 7. From the Clash, 28-yard.
I'm guessing Jenk Blanchard is tired.
Everyone needs to sit down for a few seconds. Every once in a while.
Now that run did just not get him anywhere. We're setting at 36. I'd be expecting a pass here if I were Green Bay.
Third and 6 from the clash. 29 yards.
In a single back position. 2 left, 1 right. We got a pass. Looking up the middle. Caught the ball. Didn't have enough yak to get him to the first down. Looks like he didn't even catch it. I thought he caught it, Ryan.
You know, I believe the guys on the field. I saw nothing there that I would kind of question. So, looks like we're gonna have a 4th and 6 here, Colin.
Deep to receive.
Green Bay's going to get another chance to put up some points, maybe redeem themselves for their lack of a touchdown last drive.
That'd be great. Going into the half, 10 on the board. Let's see what they can do here.
Let's see what kind of leader Nathan Peterman Jr. is here. He's their gold star quarterback. Needs to be probably getting frustrated at this point.
I know the coaching staff's probably getting frustrated at this point too, but I can't count out the weather.
Trips right, but throwing left. He caught it and keeping his feet in bounds, getting an extra 10 yards. Great catch.
Great catch and run there.
Fantastic catch by Vic. Vic is their 9th. Well, this is Marquez Vic with a total of 1,136 yards this season.
Wow.
Ranked 9th in the league.
Good for him.
First and 10.
And you could see why that run. That was a great catch and run there.
Okay, we've got a good catch there, right up the middle by number 80.
That's close to a first down.
That's 1 yard to go here.
Call that 2nd and 1.
Second and 1.
All right.
They're going deep.
Oh,
Incomplete pass.
that was
That was gutsy.
that could have been big.
Third and 1 from the clash. 29 yards.
I'm not quite sure what's going on. We've lost visual of the field. You see anything there, Ryan?
That's a big negative, Colin. We will be back as soon as we can see this.
I've got nothing.
Hey, and we're back.
Oh, I don't know what happened,
We didn't
but they
miss a
got a
touchdown.
first down.
Nathan Peterman.
Here we go. We got the replay. Nathan Peterson sitting in the pocket with no pressure.
It's
Throws it down the
Peterman.
middle. Well done.
First and goal from
Goodness.
Well done, Mr. Peterman. Let's see if they can finish here inside the 10. Got a complete pass. 6 yards,
Wow.
5 yards.
That's amazing. He must have just missed the defender diving across there. That was a great throw. 2nd and goal.
second and
Plenty of
goal
time left
from
in the half
the
yet,
clash.
so we'll see what they can do.
Lined up in a straight eye formation, strong left. No surprise here, they're going to pass.
That seems to be the name of the game right now.
And that was not the intended target, but number 46 is going to come up with that reception. Who is that?
You know what? It's just one of those things. I mean, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And he was in the right place at the right time, paid attention, got his hands up, and got that touchdown. So
Well done.
that was amazing heads-up play by number 46.
Yeah, that's the tip drill right there.
That's why you practice tip drill. And that is tight end
Looks like
Larry
that was
Brothers.
Yeah, Larry Brothers.
Whew. Way to
I
have
think there's a couple brothers in the league.
That's confusing, Colin. But I understand what you mean.
I've got one of them as an offensive tackle in Montreal.
Awesome. And we are looking at 10-0 Green Bay Wolfpack going into the last 5.5 minutes of the second quarter.
Green Bay kicking off to the Clash.
Let's see what Colorado can do here.
Yeah, taking it past the 20 to the 25. That'll be decent field position for the Clash. This is going to be an important drive for them.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it would be nice at least if they can get 3 on the board and keep it to a 1-score game before going into the half.
Absolutely.
Ideally, obviously, getting that touchdown would be even better motivation. But we'll see. Any points are good. Any points will help here.
Looks like they're going for the touchdown here. They're in an empty backfield, shotgun formation.
Time is of the essence.
But not that much time. That's another sack for the Wolfpack.
Green Bay's defense is really starting to outshine that of their counterpart, Colorado. These sacks, I don't even know how many there are at this point.
No, at least
3 or 4. Yeah, I'm saying it's real. They are really coming to play tonight.
That was Joshua Miller again. That's definitely more than one for him tonight.
That's amazing. He is a big dude. Man.
That was a quick release there, out of bounds. 3rd and 13. Clash is going to have to go deep on this one.
At least they got a couple yards going into this 3rd down.
That is deep. And that is incomplete. Good heads-up play by the safety there.
All right. Another punt for Colorado. Just got to keep having some patience here. There's a whole other half to play.
Lots of game left, absolutely.
Yeah. You never know what happens in the second half. There's a lot of teams who are second-half teams. Colorado could definitely be one of them tonight. That's for sure.
One thing you definitely don't want to do is give up any more points at this in the first half.
Yeah, I think that the win here is going to be holding them to the current 10 points they have going into the half. I think that's a win for the defense here for Colorado going into the end of the second. Oh, all right. Let's see what Green Bay can do here.
We got Green
Good
Bay
field
taking
position.
it, yeah, just about the 47-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
1st and 10 from 45 yards.
Nathan Peterson in a shotgun formation. We've got trips left. Throwing right, got a guy open on the flat, makes it to the first. Oh, not quite the first down. 2nd and inches.
Not bad for a 1st and 10 play, though, Colin. That's very manageable on 2nd down.
That was E.V. Jones, the rapper. Ryan, have you listened to his album lately?
I have not, Colin, but you know what? I'm still stuck in 60s rock, honestly.
Will they run here? That is the question.
I think it's a good I think it's a good idea to run the ball a little bit here. You have the opportunity 2nd and inches.
And maybe that's what the Clash was thinking, but Green Bay says, no, we're going to pass it again. We're going to get that 1st down plus some.
They are really trying to challenge that secondary. That's for
They
sure.
don't
So
care.
far,
Yeah, they don't
so
care
far
what the
it's
weather
working.
is. Yeah, it's working for them. They're doing good. They got something on them gloves because that rain is not affecting them at all tonight.
Man. They were prepared for this weather. At least they're faking it till they make it, I guess.
Got another pass open, bringing them into the red zone. We're setting that on the 8-yard line, 1st and goal. Tyler Holmes again. That man is on fire tonight. He's been on fire all season.
It work.
Yeah, he's the go-to.
Man, dare I say it, Colin, if they get, another 7 on the board here, it's going to be a real rough comeback for Colorado, even with a whole half, especially with the way the defense has been playing. So
Colorado does not want to see that. They really need to step it up here on defense.
And I think Green Bay knows it. That's the thing.
Another 4 yards.
And they're chipping away at the yardage. They're chipping away at the clock. Keeping that clock moving, and that's also the name of the game too. So we have a very manageable situation here.
I can't tell you the last time I've seen a run play from Green Bay.
No, it has been, oh, man.
They are all about passing that ball.
And, I think it's interesting because, I feel like they could really get a decent running game going here. It would definitely be a surprise to the defense, but
3rd and goal.
Maybe they don't have a lot of faith in Flynn James, their running back. He's a copper running back. Maybe they just don't really trust him. Maybe they're putting more faith in T. Holmes here.
I mean, you do have some really, really great wide receivers, so it makes sense, I guess.
As long as they don't wind up throwing an interception here, I think they'll be okay with 3 points.
And we have a 4th and goal. Looks like we're going to have a field goal situation here.
Yes, it does.
Oh, that was I'd say that's a win for Colorado. Still keeping it within a 2-possession game here. That's probably the best they could ask for, unless they decide to go for it here on 4th and goal.
Yeah, it looks like
all right, they're
going
lining
to
up for the
take
kick.
the field goal.
Yep. And it still gives Colorado some time going into the end of the second quarter. They might be able to get some points on the board.
You're right. They have time.
Yeah. So we're looking at 13-0 here. They have plenty of time to go down the field and put 7 on the board.
Yeah, we need to see Harold Mortiz and Jake Blanchard really show up this drive. Jake Blanchard kind of seems to be their captain of the offensive squad. He's a gold-tiered running back. I actually believe he is the only gold-tiered player on the team. So
that's what it looks like, yeah. So, they just got to find their rhythm, and that's the thing. I think Green Bay definitely found their rhythm. That's why they're up 13-0 right now. But there's plenty of game to be played, like we said earlier. So let's see what they do on this drive.
1st and 10 from the Clash, 24-yard.
Empty back. Going to be a pass. That's a deep ball towards the outside, deflected by the corner. Good defensive play by number 36, Bryce Bradshaw.
Gotta say, I'm just glad they're trying to take some risks here, maybe catch the secondary off guard. They'll connect with one of those. I'd be willing to bet before the end of the game.
Ball at the 24-yard.
We're at 2nd and 10 right now in an I formation, dropping back into a pass. Get rid of the ball just in time before getting sacked.
Thank goodness, not another sack.
That pressure was created by number 97, Jason Brown.
Oh, that's a different name. Haven't heard that yet tonight. So,
3rd and 10
Jason Brown making a statement, along with the rest of his teammates who definitely be making a statement as well.
Yeah, those defensive tackles are getting back there, that's for sure.
They really are.
That offensive line needs to step it up. We've got a good completion across the middle for a 1st down.
Well, it's about time, Mortiz finally had some time in the pocket.
Yeah, that was number 87.
Tyler Black.
Tyler Black. Good.
Yeah. That's the thing. The all line can give him time in the pocket. You can, look at your reads and get a completed pass.
Those are the plays that the Clash need right now. So great job
Absolutely.
by Tyler stepping up and making that.
Plenty of time. Time to get another playoff for the 2-minute warning.
Got a dump pass. He's going to barely catch that with one hand and gain about 1 yard.
Thank goodness it wasn't for a loss. They were just a few steps back from where they probably could have been to shut him down. Blanchard again with that reception and 1 yard gain.
We've got a 2-minute warning, Ryan. 2-minute warning.
And you know what? I think that's for the best. I think Colorado is probably looking at the clock, just waiting to go in that locker room and kind of reset, reevaluate their plan, and hopefully come out and start really swinging. But
you're not wrong. I don't think you're wrong there. They need to reevaluate a little bit. There's still enough time for them to do something. They're doing it right now with that catch right there for the first down. Who do we got there? Number 88.
Number 88. Oh, is that 88 or 89, Colin?
I really couldn't tell you. It's too rainy.
86. 86. That's Darren McKenzie.
Okay.
Yeah, that mud's really throwing the numbers off, and I know you're not good with numbers anyway.
This is
but shapes you understand, so where I'm the opposite.
Our first broadcast would be a super rainy game.
It really would. It's just making us look bad.
Or snowy.
Between that and my laggy connection for some reason this evening. Well, I'll get that sorted out before Friday, that's for sure. And we got another incompletion here. Plenty of time on the clock. See what they can do.
We got a 2nd and 10 situation. We're at the 49-yard line. Running the ball. Surprise there for me personally. 3rd and 9.
Yeah, I don't know about that play, Colin. This point in the game, this point in the quarter, the clock's running, and now you're going to keep it running. And like I said, maybe that's the name of the game: just get in the locker room and let's try to reevaluate. And there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you just don't expect to see what you see at the beginning of the game.
Clash tried to go for it right there. I'm not sure if that was a no huddle or what. That was a deep pass down the middle. Was not caught, and that's going to result in a 4th and 9. They're going to have to punt this, leaving some time on the clock for Green Bay.
Yeah, 54 seconds. I don't know. We'll see what they can do with it. I mean, they've been making light work of some of these offensive drives. So,
yeah, I'm not sure what the hurry has been for the Clash. They've been running that no hurry. I don't know if they're thinking that maybe Green Bay doesn't have the endurance in them, or
it's just got to be stressful. You just want to make something happen, and I think that's where they're at. I think they're just trying to get the ball moving, and it's just not in the cards right now. But like I said, there's a whole other half to play.
We're going to see what Green Bay can do with 46 seconds. We've seen them do more with less, haven't we, Ryan?
Oh, that's for sure. I think 13 points on the board. It took them a while to get started, but now they're really in their stride. So I think Colorado just needs to shut them down. Get in the half.
We are spread out wide. A quarterback run.
Wow, wouldn't expect that. And it doesn't look like the defense did either. They gave him a nice little pocket there to get 4 yards.
Interesting play call. No timeouts here. Doesn't look like Green Bay's really looking to score here.
I think they're getting worn out too. They're probably ready to get in the locker room, dry off a little bit, and kind of get off their feet. So I'm not surprised. Just end the half at this point.
Yeah, there's a sack here for the Clash.
Well, that's good. That's a momentum
shift. That number. That's number 90.
Yeah, I think
Kareem Young.
I think that could shift a little bit of momentum. That's the first time I believe they've gotten to the quarterback.
We've got halftime right here, folks. We are setting at 13-0. Wolfpack pulling ahead. What do you think of this first half so far, Ryan?
I think it's just been a muddy mess. It seems like Green Bay is kind of starting to find their stride towards the second half of the first half of the game. I have to believe Colorado is really going to kind of get their heads on a different page, get their heads straight, and really come out as a different team in this second half. It's not going to be a shutout game, that's for sure. If anything has told us about Colorado and their ability to score previously, just got to figure out, a new game plan and come out and surprise the Green Bay defense, who has really showed up to play tonight.
Yeah, I agree. You can't count the Clash out just yet. It's easy to see that if the Clash can stop this passing game, they will stand a good chance. Let's see if they can do that coming out into the second half. We really do need to see their offense perform a little better here. We need Harold Mortiz to come out. We need Jake Blanchard to run the ball a little bit better and have the offensive line open him some holes here.
Well, right now, Blanchard's really being used kind of as an outlet pass, and he's definitely performed in that role. But they really should start in the beginning while we have some time on the clock. Give him the ball, let him run, let him do his thing, what he's known for, and see how that works against Green Bay's defense, who clearly has shown they can get to the quarterback in passing situations. They can defend against passing situations. So I say change it up. Let's get some rough running on the ground.
Absolutely, yeah, that's a
dig
good
in,
point.
ground and pound, and let's go. This is the weather for it. That's for darn sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been there before. Been there
Haven't we all?
before in the muddy situation.
And it makes it that much more fun. Obviously when you're winning, it's fun, but when it's muddy out and you're just like really diving around the mud, it makes that game that much more interesting and memorable. So that, and this being the Pacific Championship,
This will be one to remember. I think Jake said that he's not made it to the championship yet, so a conference win here for him would be huge. You can see his excitement in the chat, so he's really watching this game. And we have Green Bay starting out with the ball here.
All right, so let's see if they can keep their momentum going into the second half, or if Colorado's defense is changing it up and surprising them.
Yeah, what do you expect to see here, Ryan?
I really don't know. I'm surprised at how it started out. But I do think we're going to see Colorado kind of bunker down on defense, and I think their offense is going to get a little bit of momentum in the next couple of plays.
I don't see Green Bay changing their play style until Colorado.
Why would they?
No, they're going to continue to pass. We got an outside pass here.
6-7-yard play.
Yeah,
2nd and 4, so 6-yard for James. If it's working, why change it?
That's right. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's right. You're very wise, Colin. That's all I always appreciate about you.
I appreciate that. It's the nicest thing you ever said to me.
I've called you pretty before.
We got another pass out of I formation. I don't know how that one was caught.
Oh, my goodness. They just can't do anything wrong right now.
No, that was deep to number
Peterman
18,
is just...
Mr. Vic.
I'll tell you what, Nathan Peterman, that was just a perfect pass. Any lower or any further behind the receiver, that was going the other way.
There ain't nothing little about him, am I
right? So far, we'll see if that changes. Things shrink when it gets cold and wet, that's for sure.
Oh, wow. All right. Incomplete pass, leaving us at 2nd and 10.
Let's do it.
Second and 10.
I think it's safe to say we might see a pass here.
If I was a betting man, which I am.
We are real spread out. We've got an empty backfield, 2 steps and a deep ball down the middle. Caught, spin move.
My goodness.
Wolfpack is in the red zone.
Like you said, Colin, why change it up? I mean, this is what they've been doing since, probably the second quarter. The first quarter was a little slow start, but
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That was a fantastic spin
and we're looking at Marquez Vic again with that.
He's a decent sized receiver to show that kind of
almost built like a tight end.
And that mustache.
6'6", 235. Those are definitely tight end stats. He's like Gronk. Good night.
Maybe a little like a Megatron.
There you go.
That was
Calvin
that
Johnson.
that was a catch? That looked like they're calling that a touchdown.
And that's number 46.
They might want to review this one. This was Larry Brothers, the tight end.
My goodness, this was the second catch for him tonight.
I'm not quite sure about that, but
gotta
the
see
ref
this.
threw his hands up.
He can't see in the rain either, Colin. He got one foot in. I don't know about the second.
There's
but
no red flags on the field.
I'll tell you what. The referee was standing right there by the end line, so I'm gonna have to trust his judgment. His view is better than ours.
Sure, he might have been checking out the cheerleaders and with that one and not really paying attention. I'm not sure about that, but that gives Green Bay 7 more points.
It goes back to what I've always said, Colin. They should put horse blinders on refs so they can't be distracted.
Wow. Way to come out strong, Green Bay.
Man, so we are at 20-0. All right, well, this is for Colorado's first offensive possession. I think they should be able to get some points on the board here if all went well in the locker room at halftime.
Yeah, I mean, you're down 20-0. You got to start putting some kind of points or at least getting into their territory a little bit here.
Yeah, put some pressure on them. Show them something different they haven't seen before.
And that kick return was a good start. I mean, you're at the 30-plus marker here starting out.
That's positioning that they could have hoped for here to give them some momentum to get in the end zone. We're looking at a 3-position game right now. Even if they can get, a couple of points on the board is going to be helpful.
We've got a single back position here, strong right, 2 receivers on the right. Coming out as a pass, dump to the left. He's wide open. Nobody's on him. He gets 13 yards on that play.
That is what they needed to come out and do. Now, let's see if they can ride the momentum.
Yeah, I mean, that was wide open. I don't know where the defense was on that play, but Blanchard caught that.
Well, and again, it's Blanchard using, being that outlet. And if it's going to work, great, but
can't complain with 13 yards.
No, you can't. It was just hit or miss in the first half, so I'm just a little worried.
We've got a run off tackle. Nobody's on him. He's got room to run down the sideline. 10. Touchdown!
Colorado Clash.
Woo! That's good to see, Ryan. I'm telling you,
I didn't want to be overly arrogant, but I had to hope something was going to change on offense for Colorado, and this is what they needed.
Jake Blanford kicked on the afterburners there, beating the defensive backs.
He is a one-man army right now. He has been the guy for the Clash. I mean, but you know what? Everybody needs somebody to really get people hyped up, get them going, get points on the board, and he is that guy. If there's a player of the game, if Colorado wins this, it's going to be Blanchard by far.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see out of your gold running back.
That's why he's a gold running back. He's living up to the expectation.
The extra point is good.
7 points.
And we got a closer game. Let's go. 20-7. Green Bay.
This is what we wanted to see. This is good. 2-possession game here, Ryan.
I think they found their stride, Colorado. I think we're going to see a little bit more of a competitive game from here on out.
That was a great run. If I'm not mistaken, that was a weak side off tackle run.
Yeah.
Might have caught Green Bay off guard and freed up enough space for Blanchard to make something happen.
Yeah, and let's see. Hopefully Colorado's defense can really show up here and hold them to a punt to get the ball back and do it again.
Yeah. Green Bay's just been coming off awful strong.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
I'm expecting a pass here, Ryan. What about you?
Yeah, I'd say it's like 90% pass. If they run the ball, they'll surprise me and probably Colorado's defense.
And we do have a pass. It's a dump pass. Interception. What happened here? We're taking it back for a pick six.
It's like it bounced off his shoulders and his helmet.
Is absolutely unbelievable.
All of a sudden, we have a majorly competitive game.
Darren Shifter.
I need another beer after that one, Colin. I don't know about you.
Welcome to the WFA.
Oh my goodness.
Epstein.
Wow.
For the point after. Bowden on the hold.
Go grab your beer, Ryan. I've got it from here.
All right.
I can't even see Darren Shifter on the roster. I don't know if he just came in this week or what, but my, oh my, what a statement.
The extra point is good.
And that's why you got to run the ball a little bit, folks. We've got a one-possession game here. Lots of time left. Green Bay's going to get the ball back. Can they shake it off? Green Bay's going to get this ball about the 25-yard line. Not bad field position for them.
First and 10 from 27 yards.
Let's see what Nathan Peterman Jr. does here. Can he shake off that pick six?
Can only hope so. You know, I think if they can at least get 3 points on the board, it's going to make it obviously a little bit more difficult for Colorado to keep that comeback going.
That was a fantastic first down play. Pass to Tyler Holmes, his number one receiver.
For a good 17, 18 yards, man, he has 7 catches for 111 on the day.
I'd say that interception didn't faze him at all. He's focusing on this drive alone. He wants to get some points on the board.
When you've had so many positive gains from your passing and then one interception, happened to be a pick six, that hurts even more, but you got to stay focused. And it seems like he's on the same page with that. So.
Got a dump pass to the fullback. Gets a couple yards.
Credited with the tackle. Second and 7 from 49-yard line.
We're setting 3rd and 8. Another pass, go figure. Picked off by the middle linebacker. Oh, not picked off. I'm so sorry. Deflected. I'm getting excited here.
Third and 8. Let's see if Colorado can hold him.
From 49-yard line.
Oh, and we have a 4th down. Colorado's defense was able to show up to keep Green Bay from moving on. So let's see what Colorado can do now that they get the ball back here with 7 minutes left in the third. Plenty of time left in this second half.
Have selected to punt.
Colorado's offense and defense finally coming into their own.
No return on the play. Ball will be placed.
Fair catch, and it looks like they'll have the ball around the 18-yard line.
Okay, let's see if the Clash can even things up here.
Right, and that's what I was just saying. See if they can use that momentum they have on offense and defense, apparently.
First and 10.
Pick six and a stop and a punt. And so this is the best case scenario for Colorado coming out of the half. That's for sure.
We're in an empty back set. Rolling around a little bit. That's going to result in a sack for about 5-6 yards. Joshua Miller, once again, he's showing up tonight.
That name is not surprising to hear, Colin. Like you said, he's been involved in a lot of the plays, especially on the quarterback.
Unfortunately, Joshua Miller still has one more season left before free agency, but you better believe Green Bay's looking to sign this guy again after tonight's performance.
Yeah, but if you'd like to come up north, I think there's a team that might want to have him. Hey. Oh.
Not a bad throw if it
Leach into
wasn't
20.
If it wasn't 2nd and 15. Now we're
Yeah, we're
looking
set up
at
3rd and 9,
9.
which is a lot more manageable. So I'll take any yards you can get here, especially in a one-score game like this. So I think it's easy to it's not easy to convert on 3rd and 9, but they can do it.
Did he make that catch? No. No, he didn't.
Excuse me.
Looking at 4th and 9.
Man, yeah, it looked like for a second it was in his hands. It's just I don't know if it's the rain, concentration, the defensive pressure, all of the above, but it was just not in the cards right now.
I mean, playing in the rain is such a different game. I mean, those gloves don't really amount for much when it's pouring down the rain. Trust me.
It helps better than bare hands, but yeah, it's still it's difficult, and I think most people don't understand how that really is to try to catch a ball when it's this this wet out. It's not like it just started. It's been going the entire time, and I'm sure before the game even started too.
Ooh, big hit on that return.
Almost blocked as well. That's another close one by the Wolfpack.
I'm wondering if Green Bay's thinking they ought to run here.
They should keep the clock moving. I think that's a good plan. They're up 20-14. Keep running it. Get some chunk yardage. Go down, kick a field goal. Get up by 2 possessions.
I'm starting to wonder if they have any run plays at all in their playbook.
Yeah, they're not very strong at the running back position when it comes to the levels of their players, but you got to think that they probably have some things.
Yeah, I'm thinking that
playbook.
one run play that they have is a quarterback sneak, and
that very well could be true.
that was almost picked off again.
Colorado's defense.
Little Peter needs to be real careful. He's about to throw another interception here.
For sure. But Colorado's defense is really starting to get a good read on some of these plays here. So I just hope it's not going to lead to another pick 6.
3rd and 7. This is an important 3rd down conversion if Green Bay wants to go up by more than one possession. They've got enough for a first on that one.
Oh, and that was
well drawn up play. That was just enough, wasn't it?
Just enough. That's what they needed. It's just unfortunate he couldn't stay in bounds, keep the clock rolling. Any time off the clock helps. Even now, even though it's only the 3rd quarter, any bits of the clock he can wear down. Oh, and the clock is going. Okay, so he did.
Clock is still going. He must not have got out.
Yeah, and
so got out of bounds.
I take back my statement.
That was a deep drop. 1st down, out of bounds again.
Wow.
Green Bay's moving the ball here.
Do you have to look at the coverage? They're so far off the receiver. And I just don't understand it. Marquez Vick has been getting balls all day. They've been looking his way to pass to him. And to play off him that far, I don't know.
Marquez Vick and Tyler Holmes and the tight end, those are the 3 main guys. And really, there's no run plays here, so I don't see what Colorado's doing. They need to start preparing for this.
Let's get that backfield at 1st and 10. Good night,
Was that a run
Nathan
play?
Peterman.
Was that a quarterback sneak?
That was a 13 or 14-yard quarterback sneak.
Oh my! I can't hardly stand it.
Man, the props to the offensive line for creating such a gap there. Peterman's legs, he really
That's
has
something you don't see every
He's a
day,
runner.
especially in the WFA. A quarterback that can run like that.
But, that's why I said you got to give credit to the line for opening up those gaps, too, to give him some time. But,
Yeah, I mean, they're moving the ball like their mama's calling them to dinner. Am I right?
Yeah, but you shouldn't eat while you're playing football, Colin. You're going to throw up on the field. Same thing with swimming.
First and goal.
Let's see if Green Bay can get 6 here.
10-yard.
It looks inevitable.
We've seen them get stopped before. Colorado Clash has saved themselves a few points here.
That's true.
That's a sack.
Wow, there we go,
That's a sack for a loss of 7.
5 on the play.
That's what they needed here.
Who do we
If
got
they can-
here? Number 93.
If they can tell or keep them to a field goal, that's going to be the best case scenario here, considering the field position in the red zone. Let's see what they can do.
He was wide open. Wide open down the middle.
Right.
Number 15.
Colin Taylor,
Colin Taylor?
the same name as you.
Love the name.
Similar height and
Colin
weight, too.
Taylor.
Similar height and weight too, huh?
Getting in there. Looking good. Sticky hands. Good job, Green Bay.
This is it's getting to be a real hard road to come back on for Colorado. There's plenty of time left, but they still need to play with that same vigor they came out in the beginning of the quarter.
Absolutely. This definitely isn't a runaway game yet. There's still some time.
Look at how
Colorado
quickly
has the grit. You've talked about it before.
Colorado, that's right. Colorado scored 14 points in about 50 seconds. Excuse me. And so they could do it again.
To kick off. Aim back.
So we have a 14-27 game here tonight. Green Bay with the lead.
And Green Bay doing a good job spreading the love with the passes.
They really are. You have some people that you're not expecting. So when you have, I don't know, like Vic covered, Colin Taylor shows up for the touchdown. And it's a great play calling tonight, even
Yeah.
without any running plays. The passing
Absolutely.
game is working, so stick with it.
First and 10 from the Clash.
Okay. Colorado coming out in an empty back. That's not surprising.
Of course. At this point, they need to get the ball down the field. Time is of the essence.
We've got a sack on our hands, folks. Loss of 2. Joshua Miller. 5 sacks tonight.
That is unbelievable. Obviously, he's done his homework and studied film. He is all over it.
Man. That
He
guy
is
has a bright, bright future as a rookie in the league.
He's a big guy. He towers over the rest of that defense. It's amazing.
Colorado Clash makes a completion just for a few yards. They're going to have to throw something a little bit deeper than that if they want to keep the ball moving this drive.
Well, I'm just thankful, they can set up third and manageable. Positive yards, anything is a good thing. So rather than sack for a loss.
And empty back again. Trips to right.
Yeah, I
Throwing the
don't
ball deep. I think that was an that was complete. Not sure how he caught that, but he's pumped about it. That is number 10. Marlon Marshall.
Oh,
Silver
Marshall.
wide receiver. We are.
From the Clash.
That's right. Yeah, I think it's good. We're not going to see many run plays here at this point in the game, Colin.
I agree.
I think, hopefully the Wolfpack starts to burn out the clock now they're on top by this much. But oof.
I think he got both feet in bounds right there.
He did. He did. Chip away at this yardage here. That's number 87, Tyler Black again. We've called his name before tonight.
Okay, yeah, great job getting both feet in bounds. That was close to being thrown out of bounds, and he kept both feet in there, so that was fantastic.
Miraculous play, especially in this weather. And I know I've been harping on the weather all night, but still.
One-handed catch by Blanchard.
Oh, man.
Trying to get as much as he can. Gets two.
Yeah, he's a little bit short on that one, but 3rd and 2 is definitely manageable.
And this is something that the defense can't really count on. They're just going to have to take a gamble here. They're going to run or are they going to pass? It's a 50-50 in my opinion.
Yeah. See, that's the problem. Jake Blanchard has been the go-to guy, so it could go either way with him alone.
That was a great catch, but that looked like it hurt.
That hurt. And he is making snow angels on the field, Colin.
Fullback Tom
Number
Schaefer.
48,
God,
Tom Schaefer.
drilled.
Fullback with hands like that, you don't see that very often. He's kind of like a Derek Watt.
Well done, sir.
Heck of a play. And Colorado's on the move.
Wow, Blanchard turning it upfield as soon as he catches that.
And that is why he is a gold running back.
Absolutely. That's why he's the captain of the team. That was a fantastic play for Colorado. This puts them in the red zone and an opportunity to score 7 more points.
7 more points that they desperately need at this point in the game. Very good play.
1st and 10.
First and 10 with a little less than 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. We might get 1 or 2 more plays here. Another dump pass. Blanchard turning it up, trying to juke, but getting stopped about a 3-yard gain here.
Yeah, you can only run that same play a few times before the defense starts to get wise to it, It's worked for them off and on, but you got to mix it up. Throw the ball some different ways before you can go back to it again.
Throw your 4s up, folks. We're going into the 4th quarter. Anything can happen here.
Yeah, we have a 2-possession game. And Colorado, is having some spurts where they're really starting to get moving. Blanchard definitely the star of the game for Colorado.
That's going to do it. That's 7 points right there. I can't quite see who made that catch. That's Mr. Black.
What? Yep, that's Tyler Black, number 87.
He's been showing up all evening.
He has at the wide receiver position. If there's someone else other than Jake Blanchard, Tyler Black has been the reliable wide receiver on Colorado's team.
That was a great job by him going on the out, catching the ball, but turning it upfield to get into the end zone.
Yeah, that's not an easy catch to make, especially in the rain when you're tired at this point in the game. Great for him. Good touchdown. Let's see if they can get the extra point here.
Art Vandelay in the chat says Tyler Black is ex-CIA, which makes sense with his composure during this 4th quarter and his ability to catch that touchdown there.
Well, and if Art Vandelay disappears, it's because he's releasing CIA secrets. Hopefully it doesn't happen, but just keep a lookout if he's not in the chat anymore. Once protected President Reagan. That's an interesting fact there. He is an old man, but you couldn't tell by looking at the way he plays. Let's see what Green Bay can do to respond here, Colin.
Absolutely. I mean, at this point, they're looking to just put one nail in the coffin. They've got to try to get ahead by at least one position.
Let's see.
1st and 10 from 28 yards.
Just gotta wonder how much gas they have left in the tank. They really have come out strong from the beginning.
They really have.
And so
that's a deep drop. Throwing it deep, incomplete down the sidelines to number 80.
Number 80.
I'm not quite
Tyler
seeing who
Holmes.
that is. Oh, yes, Tyler Holmes.
Tyler Holmes. We've called his name quite a few times tonight.
I apologize.
No, you're good. You're good.
Second
It's
and 10 from 28 yards.
getting into this fourth quarter. We're all getting tired tonight. It's past your bedtime, Colin, isn't it?
It's way past my bedtime.
I know. It's not even a joke. That's true.
I'm going to be asleep as soon as this game's over. All right, we've got an out. 6 yards. 4 yards.
Third man. Tyler Holmes once again. That's why he is a gold receiver. Reliable hands, reliable footwork.
Yeah, and obviously the Clash have been really guarding him as best as they can, but he's not given up. He's still made some good plays in every quarter of this game.
Right. Yeah, his name's been called quite a lot tonight.
Empty backfield.
That's not a surprise.
Oh, but that's a stack.
Man, Colorado. Their defense shut up.
5 on the play.
And they are happy about that. Free safety, Jacob Javon coming in on the blitz.
We have not called tonight, but it is a pleasure to bring him up.
Jacob Javon, I like the alliteration on that name.
That's a good name.
Are back to punt.
All right, let's see. Colorado getting the ball back here. See what they can do. They have 10 minutes to get some points on the board, and that's plenty of time.
This might shape up to be a closer game than I predicted.
It already is a closer game than it was going into the half, and that's what I said about Colorado. I think they'd adjust, and it seems like we are seeing that unfold. So,
yeah, we've got Mortiz coming in here. Mortiz still has 2 seasons left on his contract after this year, so Colorado might be really thinking about using him as a franchise QB. Let's see if he can pull through tonight.
Live up to that, yeah.
Got a run there for a couple yards.
That might not be a bad idea. Burn some clock. And, go down, slowly work your way to the end zone. You need 6 to tie it. Obviously, with that extra point, they can take the lead. Just got to take as much time off the clock as you can, as long as you think you can keep moving down the field.
Oh, looks like in the chat here, we got word that Mortiz played for the
championship last year.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
He's hungry.
So he's not
3rd and 7 from
a new
no, he's used to this pressure.
To this pressure, right. That's exactly what I was gonna say. He's not a rookie when it comes to playing in these types of situations.
Did he get those feet in bounds? He did, but it's not going to be enough. That's going to leave him 4th and 3. What do you do in this situation, Ryan? 9 minutes left.
3. 9 minutes left. I think you got to punt the ball.
I agree. You got to punt the ball.
9 minutes. If it was anything below 6 minutes, maybe you take a chance at this point in the field. But
yeah,
you got to punt the ball.
Yeah.
It's just, especially in these conditions, and I know I've harped on that the entire game, but the defense is not playing bad either, and that's the thing.
No, they're not. They did a great job last drive.
Right. So
not much on this return.
Yeah, that's a start for the special teams there, keeping them from getting a good run back. So we'll see.
1st and 10 from 26 yards.
And Green Bay's coming out in the empty back. They mean business in this 4th quarter drive.
In fairness, Green Bay's come out in the empty back most of the time tonight, Colin. That's
It
just their
doesn't matter what
style.
they come out
No
in. They're
judgment.
throwing the ball.
No judgment. That's just their style. We got a good 5-6 yards here. That's great.
Yeah, that was Tyler Holmes again.
That's not a surprise, is it?
Second and
He is the go-to guy with this passing game. And Vic has had quite a few looks himself, so that's the tandem there is unstoppable right now.
That's going to get him first down. Great job by Vic, keeping both feet in.
Unreal.
I'm not quite sure what the rules are in the All-Pro Football League. You need 1 foot or 2 here.
First and 10 from 36 yards.
I'm guessing it's 2.
Well, you know, it's
Wide open down the middle. Number 46, Larry Brothers. Haven't seen him in a couple quarters. He shows up big here in the 4th. Great catch by Larry Brothers.
First and 10 from the class, 34 yards.
Again, another throw by Green Bay. A few yards there. 5 yards exactly, leaving him 2nd and 5. Just marching the ball up the field this drive, Ryan.
Second and 5.
that's not a surprise, Colin. You know, I think it's just been the name of the game tonight for them.
Another complete pass. Beautiful pass and catch. Really threading the needle on that one to Holmes. Well done, putting the Green Bay Wolfpack in the red zone. Can they capitalize here? We've got an I formation. Usually this means run, but not for the Wolfpack. This is going to be another pass, a dump pass to the outside. Gain of 1.
And Green Bay continues to move down the field.
We've got a bunch formation on the left here. This is an interesting formation for Green Bay. Haven't seen that one tonight. But they throw to the right side.
Oh,
Almost
almost
get that first down. Yeah.
we got another 2 yards to go here. 3rd and 2, very manageable. At the very least, they're going to play for that field goal.
Yeah, that was Colin Taylor again, trying to get into that end zone for another time.
We'll see if they give him another look here.
That's going to leave him short, Ryan.
Oh, good play by the defense to take him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Fantastic play.
Oh, man. And that was the running back, Finn James, who we haven't really called his name out tonight.
Yeah, who's Finn James?
Apparently, it's the
Flynn
guy.
James?
Apparently, it's the guy who got them to 4th and 1, and they're going to go for it here, Colin. Nathan
I think they're
Peterman.
just going to try to get Colorado to jump off sides here. I don't think they're really going. We'll see what happens.
See, they go QB sneak. They've done it, you know, with these QB runs before, and 1 yard is not anything compared to that 13 he got previously.
There's your timeout. They were trying to get him to jump off sides there. They're going to take 3 points.
I think that's a great call.
That's
Puts
a
them up by
smart
2
move.
possessions.
Yeah, that's the
gonna-
smart move there.
You're gonna just But you know what? It was a good try. Draw him off. I could have seen Peterman running that. I think he could have got it with the way that line's been playing for him.
And Green Bay shouldn't have an issue with this field goal here. See, it's up and it's good. That puts Green Bay up to 30.
So we have a Green Bay lead by 9 with just under 5.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and here's an interesting statistic for you, Ryan. Green Bay has just now passed the average points scored by Colorado Clash. So if the Clash are playing at all averagely, that means Green Bay is going to walk away with this one.
Green Bay just surpassed their own game average. So
that's right, at 29 points.
They're performing a little above average, Colin, or if you remember from the podcast, that's like a C+.
And that gets degrees.
It does get degrees, you're right. That's why I am here and I am successful.
Well, success is subjective.
That's right. It's above average. It's just a little bit. You don't want to show off. All right, Colorado. Let's see if they can answer these.
Yeah, the Clash need to come on strong here.
Don't have a lot of time to waste. Let's see if they can get the ball up the field. All right, that's going to be good for about 2 yards.
Yeah, to Blanchard. Their dump pass to Blanchard is something they like to go to, but that's just not quite the yardage they need right now.
And maybe they'll show them something here they haven't seen before. You know, there's no holding back at this point in the game, especially when you're in the championship for your conference.
Without a coach, I might add.
Well, that doesn't. That's just rough.
Yeah. How hard would it be to get your group together, get them motivated without a coach?
Yeah, that's just it's like sheep without shepherds.
Amen.
Ugh.
That was a fantastic catch down the middle, getting them moving and moving the chains. They love that hurry up.
Well, there's no time to waste now. It makes sense, you know.
Yeah, it makes sense now. They got to be careful, though. They almost threw that one off.
Look at the time he had in the pocket. Just could not get it over the linebacker. Or I guess that's the corner's head there. Just bat it down.
Yeah, that was a dangerous pass, though. That corner almost could have taken that for a pick six. That was Eddie Lynch.
Yeah. I don't know if he's left-handed. That could have been a hard one-handed grab if he's not left-handed. Look at that. Oh.
Hard to tell. Those left-handed people, you can't trust them.
They're shifty. For anybody that left-handed on the podcast tonight, we are not sorry.
We're not on the podcast tonight.
That's
a deep pass down the left side for a touchdown, Colorado Clash.
See, this is what they needed. If they were hoping to get any momentum to close out this game, that is a perfect play.
Tyler Black. And
right.
Jake, the owner of Green Bay, is pissed to say the least.
It's clear that he stayed up on his curse words, Colin.
Yeah, because he's throwing out every one that he can think of.
Wow, that was a good one.
Yeah, there's some there that I've forgotten about.
Man, I couldn't kiss my mom with that mouth, that's for sure.
Wow.
He's running out of words, Colin. That's try for the best, kid.
My, oh my. This is a closer game than I thought.
Art Vandelay's still alive, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, stop giving him ideas.
He's 16.
Where is the CIA? Anyway, let's see what the Wolfpack can do to respond here, or maybe Colorado can hold them to a 3-and-out. That would be ideal given the number of minutes on the clock here, Colin.
Yeah, this is exciting. I'm really excited to see what happens here in the next 4 minutes.
It is a competitive game, 2-point game. I think this is better than we could have anticipated at the beginning of the game here.
Absolutely. I'm not sure what's going to happen here, but I'm betting that Green Bay is going to throw the ball.
Yeah, I'd have to say that's probably a safe bet. I think running it and running out the clock is for the best, but it doesn't seem like that's just in their playbook tonight. So
No, that's not really what they believe in. It seems like Green Bay's kind of got their own religion going where they don't, you don't really kneel the ball. You just go for the pass.
And you know what? I'm no coach, so to each their own. They know something I don't about their squad, and that's fine. It's gotten them this far, and they're up by 2 going into the end of the 4th here in the Pacific Conference Championship. So,
Yeah, Colorado Clash really coming in clutch there on the last drive.
yeah,
Bringing
thank goodness
this in.
they did
Yeah.
that, else they were not going to win this ball game.
A dump pass wide open. Almost got the spin move there, but only going to result in a 4-yard gain.
Colorado's seen that too many times tonight with various guys from Green Bay, and so it's good they read that and kept him to only a 4-yard gain.
3rd and 5.
3rd and 6.
36-yard line.
Colorado running an interesting defense here. Looks like a 3-4. Not sure. They must be expecting the pass. Go figure. Almost picked that off.
Oof. And Colorado is able to hold up here. Kept them to a 3 and out. So let's see what they can do to get the ball back here on offense with just under 3 minutes, 45 seconds left.
Yeah, again, getting Ronald Holmes on the field, punting the ball.
Plenty of times.
And Jake, real upset about that drive. How about that?
I couldn't tell. At first, I thought I just said KFC a bunch of times. Then I realized there's a 4th letter. Anyway. Great. Oh, there's no room to run. Let's see if Colorado can make the long journey down to the end zone, or at the very least, a field goal is going to win it, depending on how much time they're able to take off the clock.
Yeah, this is what separates the men from the ladies here. Let's see if the Colorado Clash can drive down and make this happen.
Also, the ability to pee in urinals, Colin.
Yeah, that is nice.
It's not for lack of effort. Oh, just about a yard here. Oh.
2nd and 9.
Let's see Colorado.
I formation on a 2nd and 9 play. Going to be a pass. Plenty of time in the pocket. Throws it just short, leaving us 3rd and 2. And if Colorado ever needed a 3rd down, I think this is the one.
But it just goes to show you, Colin, give the quarterback some time in the pocket, and he can go through his reads and make a decision, at least get some positive yardage. Anything helps.
Oh, he had a guy open, but threw it off target.
Well, this is definitely 4th down territory here. They need to go for it, obviously.
We'll see if they go for it.
2:42 left. Yeah, they're going to have to do that.
Now, we talked about Mortiz a little bit. He's been in a championship situation before, so he's hungry for it again. Let's see if they can make this happen on 4th down. They are going to snap it. They had a guy wide open. Caught, and a 1st down for Colorado.
That is what they needed to shift this momentum going into this 2-minute warning.
That was Matt Milo.
1st and 10.
Haven't heard that name yet.
That name, yeah. That's the thing. This is the time where you need the players who have not been called before to really step up.
They are moving the chains. That is Matt Milo once again.
When a player gets hot, keep going to them until they start shutting them down.
Yeah, make him make the change.
The more they cover Milo, the more it opens up Tyler Black, who has been outstanding for them at wide receiver. So.
Third and 2. They're looking to push this into Green Bay territory. Almost sacked, but looks like he got the ball off just in time.
And correction, that's 2nd and 3. Colin's a little dyslexic.
I'm so sorry.
Brings us to a 3rd and 3. That's all right. You were close. Numbers are tricky.
Yeah, they are. This is a heavy set formation. Running the ball, off tackle, spin move. He's short. 4th and 1. If you go for it the first time, you got to go for it the second time.
Oh, this is a lot more manageable than the last time. So, see what
And
they
a
can pull out.
2-minute warning. Both teams have time to plan here. If you are Green Bay, what are you planning to do, Ryan?
Stop the run.
Okay.
I mean, when you have a guy like Jake Blanchard running the ball, who's a gold running back, you
right.
gotta hope they're finally gonna give him the ball and just let him, shoot a gap somewhere instead of these outlet passes, which obviously work.
That's a great idea.
But
Looks like they don't have a running back here, Ryan. Are you freaking out if you're Green Bay's defense?
yes, that's all I got.
I'm not sure what happened. I couldn't see it.
Oh,
Looks like Green Bay's happy about something.
yeah,
Might have
it's a
been an
turnover
incomplete
on
pass.
Downs, Colin. It's a turnover on Downs with a minute 56 left in the 4th.
Oh, man.
Now,
That was rough. I don't know. That looked like a little out route, like a wheel route that he just wasn't quite ready for. Quarterback might have released that a little too early.
He slipped. It looks like he slid. I don't know if it was trying to.
I'm sure that field is muddy by this point.
Oh, absolutely. It's been muddy since the start. It's amazing we haven't seen more of that. So they have to hold him here. They have a couple of timeouts yet. Well, actually, they have all 3 of their timeouts. A first down is going to end it, though, and that's the thing. And so they're really going to need to be mindful of that.
Yeah, now Green Bay has control here. They're up 2 points. They really should try to score on this drive if they want some peace of mind.
At the very least, get another first down. They should be able to run out the clock at that point or get very, very, very close. But they want to avoid the pick. They want to avoid the fumble. Those, obvious things that are really turn the game around.
And they're still passing. They're not gonna change who they are just because it's 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter.
It's worked this far.
We've got 3rd and 4. This has been a very fast drive. Let's hope it's not too quick.
Yeah, they have one more down here, Colorado, to kind of hold them and hopefully get the ball.
He slipped!
Oh.
But he got the pass off down the middle. Did you see that? He took about 5 steps back, slipped in the mud, but got the completion to number 18.
I'll tell you what, that is
Mr. Vic
play. That is what they needed to end this game. Or get very, very close to it. Clock's still running.
Yeah, it's a sloppy mess down there. They're going to be having some mud wrestling events after this game.
I don't know about that, Colin. I think.
That was a missed opportunity. I'm sorry to interrupt you there, but
no, you're good.
That was Colin Taylor. He could have taken that for another touchdown. He was wide open. Just dropped that ball.
He got tipped by that cornerback there, though. So I don't know.
2nd and 10.
We'll see.
The Clash, 32-yard.
But at this point, they really need to start managing this clock a little bit better and get that time running. Or else you're going to give that ball back to Green Bay with a little bit of time. With Colorado.
Yeah, that's right.
So
a minute 30 is enough time.
There's another incomplete pass. We're at 3rd and 10 now. And that's the thing with the passing game. It's great if it's working, but you're keeping the clock stopped.
Yeah, this is just too much.
From the Clash, 32-yard.
That they could potentially shoot themselves in the foot here if they don't keep that clock moving. It could have been over by now or very, very, very close if they had run the ball and just kind of kept the clock from being stopped. So
Throwing the ball deep, wide open, nobody around him. Who do we got there? Again, Colin Taylor.
That's
Well
second
done,
time.
sir. Way to show up in the conference championship.
That is going to put the last nail in the coffin for this game.
Yeah, that was a great route run by Colin, getting behind the secondary.
Real. That was just, them knowing their team. As much as I think they should have run the ball, kept the clock moving, they knew what they were going to do, and they wound up in the end zone. And props to the play calling there.
Yeah, now I don't want to speak too soon, but it's a 2-possession game with 1 minute and 30 seconds left. It's looking pretty good for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, and we're looking at a 37-28 ball game here, Colin.
Jake's been working on this for a while.
Are set for the kickoff.
Owner Jake's going to be real happy. I wonder what color Gatorade they're going to be dumping on him tonight.
Yeah, that's a good question. If I was a betting man, I'd say it's probably going to be orange.
I was going to say blue.
Oh, Blue Blast. Good choice. We are not sponsored by Gatorade, folks.
Unofficially sponsored by Gatorade and Krispy Kreme Donuts.
And Hams Miller Brewery.
Clash isn't completely out of it. They're going to have to go empty backfield.
I have faith in Colorado. I've had faith in them all game, and they've made it this close after a really, really, really rough start. But
You did pick Colorado in the podcast, if I'm not
I did,
mistaken.
and that's why I said I still have confidence. A minute 26 left. Let's do it.
Almost picked off.
At least it stopped the clock, and it wasn't picked. Take what we can get. A minute and 21 left. But I think it's safe to say this is a closer matchup than it looked like it was going to be, Colin, huh?
I agree. Both teams have scored more than what their average scoring is. So kudos to both teams
And
for sure.
both have allowed more points on defense than they typically did. So this is really a competitive matchup.
We got a short pass, 2 yards, 3rd and 8. Clash calling a timeout.
That's a good choice because that was going to keep the clock moving.
It's looking like Jake better be ready for the next episode of the WFAN podcast.
Hey, we're happy to have you. We'll bring him in the booth and see what he has to say about this monumental victory if it winds up standing.
Yeah,
Okay.
that wide receiver just got crushed by the linebacker.
Man,
Across
there was
the
at least
middle.
3 or 4 guys waiting for that pass to be made, and it takes us to 4th and 8. And this is probably going to be it. Let's see what they can do on 4th and 8. Maybe they can pull a play out of the playbook.
They've got trips left. Throwing it short. It's not going to be enough.
Oh, that is not the time for a pass like that, unfortunately.
A great effort by the Clash, though.
Yeah, nothing bad to say about them and their grit to come back here to make it as close of a game as it was. But
We did it. I told you that we did it.
I think we got Jake in here.
we do have Jake in here.
And he sounds excited, to say the least.
Kind of sounds angry, though. I'm kind of confused. Jake, are you angry or excited? I'm trying to gauge it.
Because I got yelled at last time in the booth for being too loud.
Okay, well, that's fair. You sound pretty good to us.
Jake, how's it feel? How many times have you the championship and fell short?
3 straight times.
3
There you
straight.
go. 3
Wow.
times. You know what they
Fourth time
say?
the charm.
4th time's a charm.
That's right. Congratulations. Now, minute 7 left, but I find it hard to believe that Colorado's going to be able to make the comeback here, unfortunately.
No, we've started our kneels, and that's not a good sign. It's looking like Green Bay's
Peterman.
moving on to the championship, folks.
It looks like Nathan Peterman Jr. is no longer the little Peter. We're going to start calling him the Big Peter from now
That's
on.
right. Big Peter Nathan.
He came to perform, and he did not disappoint.
Can we just stick with MPJ? Do we have to do little and big Peter?
Hey, you're the coach. You're the owner. We'll go with what you say.
We're gonna
NPJ it is. He deserves the nickname. 410
Hopefully the Gin
yards.
Bowl won't be as rainy. We'll be able to get some better
Oh,
broadcasting going on.
we can only hope. I think,
So
yeah,
either
this
I'm gonna
rain.
be in Chicago for the third time in a row, and the playoffs get my heart broken by them, or Gold's gonna laugh at me. He's gonna take my special moment and rip it from me.
We'll
It
see
looks
on
like-
Friday who
Yeah.
has the win here between New Orleans and Chicago. That's going to be another.
That's all she wrote, folks. 37-28. Wolfpack moves on. Officially claimed the Pacific Conference champions. Congratulations to Jake and the Wolfpack.
And also, congratulations to Colorado Clash. Definitely a hard-fought game. The second half, especially, coming out swinging to make this a close one.
Absolutely. And I don't know who you're thinking is going to make player of the game, but my bet's on Colin Taylor.
Colin Taylor with his 2 touchdowns definitely helped them get this lead and win this game. Peterman, obviously, very consistent other than that pick 6, but he really bounced back from that. It could go to either of them as far as I'm concerned. They are outstanding.
I'm thinking this player of the game's going to go to Colin Taylor or Larry Brothers tight end.
Larry Brothers said it. Okay, that's a name we haven't called in a little bit, but he definitely was a big impact in this game. That's for sure.
I don't know. It could also go to Joshua Miller. 4 sacks. That you don't get that and not get player of the game.
Huh, that's true too. Josh Miller, I forgot about him on defense. He has definitely been a reason why this Wolfpack team has gotten the opportunities they did on offense.
Yeah, and don't forget to tune into our game on Friday night with the Voodoo versus the Chicago Ghosts.
Oh, those spooky ghosts, Colin. You know who my pick is for that game.
We'll see. Who got this pick right tonight, though, Ryan?
That's okay. We were tied last week. Who could be tied this week? So all it takes is a ghost win. So no pressure, Logan, but we'll see what we can do.
Friday night's game's going to be great. Commissioner versus commissioner. Both have great experience, and we're going to see who really did their homework better this time around.
And we're gonna see another really competitive, entertaining game. I think I'm excited for Friday night. I think this is a great start to this championship series for the Atlantic and Pacific conferences. It's going to be another nail biter, and I think we'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see on Friday. We'll see who makes it to the final championship round.
absolutely. But congratulations to the Wolfpack. You guys stuck to your guns. You kept passing when you should have ran, but
it worked.
But it worked.
That's what I said. They know, obviously, they know way more than we do, and they just play to their strengths. And so, great job with the play calling.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Here we go. Player of the
There's no
game.
way that final play should have happened.
Nate Peterman, quarterback.
That's what I said.
Little Peter, also known as Big Peter.
Also known as NPJ, according to Jake.
Okay.
MVP, even though I said LVP.
407 yards this game. Fantastic show.
All right,
folks. I think we shut it down at that. Any closing remarks, Ryan?
I think it's great to call our first game. I'm just sorry I'm having a little lag on my end. I'm going to try to get that fixed before we get into the game on Friday for the Atlantic Conference. But no, it was an awesome experience. Thank you all for the support in the chat.
Yep.
Thank you guys for watching the game. This is awesome. Colorado, Green Bay, you both fought hard. Props to everybody involved. It was a great experience, and we will talk to you all on Friday.
Absolutely. It's a great day to be in the WFA.
Always. Have a great evening.
Good night, everybody.